Hi Libra, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. Now this will take you from the 7th to the 14th of August. Just give me a minute, Libra. You've got quite an emotional focused week. You've got the Lover's card, 4 of Cups, King of Cups, 7 of Cups. There might be a sense of uncertainty or vagueness. There might be a sense of having to make some decisions. Because I think deep down, Libra, you've got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords in the unconscious mind. I think deep within you, Libra, you've got a sense of knowing what you want, and you have got a sense of clarity. But your crowning card is the 7 of Cups, which can be quite a confusing energy, the 7 of Cups. If you look clearly at it, these 7 cups all represent different choices. Some of these choices are sort of nonsense, and some of these choices are really valid, and you're a bit uncertain about what's coming next and about the way forward. But having the Ace at the bottom of the deck, I keep getting a feeling that, Libra, you do sort of know that even though there might be a bit of fogginess around your week, there's a sense of, isn't that, look at your additional guidance card, deep knowing. Yeah, okay, that's exactly what I'm feeling here. The whole foundation is you do have clarity, but you might be waiting on some external situations to shift, something on the outside. I'm not sure what it is, but I think in your deepest knowing, you have this crystal clear clarity about what's coming next, about what you want, about the way through the fog. But for some reason, you might be a bit uncertain about, you've got an uncertainty around owning it for some reason. But really interesting. You start the week with the 3 of Swords. Now don't worry, with the 4 of Cups. So the 4 of Cups is being offered the gift. Being offered this gift, yeah, but not being very enthusiastic about picking it up. As a sense of apathy with this 4 of Cups. Sometimes I think this 4 of Cups, his energy's on these 3 cups, and he's got sort of other options, but your heart's not fully there. I think for some Librans, this 3 of Swords mean that you might be caught up in a triangular situation. You might be torn between 2 people, or you might be involved with someone who's torn between 2 people. This could be past heartache that's still piercing the present. And because of that, you're not having energy about this cup coming your way. There's a sense of apathy. I'm not quite sure what to say about these 2 cards together. It's almost, because of this 3, this is either a triangular relationship or it's past pain still affecting your outlook. So you're not, this cup's been offered and your energy's not there. Because right next to it is the Lover's card paired with the Hermit. So that's what I mean. There's a relationship for some Librans, but there's also a sense of separation. So that they might be physically distant from you. There might be problems bringing the relationship together. Because the Hermit with the 3 of Swords would stand for someone being a bit separate. But the Lovers with the 4 of Cups would mean that there's love there. There's a potential for new opportunities, but there's something in you, Libra, not quite going for it. And it could be because there's vagueness of the 7, but don't forget, at the bottom of the deck, you've got a deep knowing and a clarity about what you want and what you want to have happen. But the strange vagueness around you, sorry Libra, this is going to be a complex reading. I'm thinking back to your August general reading about the letting go of what you're carrying, letting go of old baggage, of old conditioning, particularly things that you've been carrying from the past, which could be that Three of Swords. If you then go to the King of Cups, another great emotional card. This would be the highest in the deck regarding love. Okay, so this would be the potential for a really secure, solid, loving bond because it's a king. Okay, it also represents someone who doesn't lose his emotional sobriety or his emotional sovereignty. So this is about keeping your emotional cool when the rest of the world's going crazy. Probably one of my favourite cards because it's about peace. It's about owning your throne in the midst of chaos sometimes. But for some Librans, this is a love interest, this king. But it's with the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is the end of sometimes a long, difficult period, this Ten of Swords. Sometimes when you get it, there's a sense of, oh my God, that was awful. That you've been stuck in a life chapter or a life cycle which has not been the happiest one. And you don't even know until you're out of it how a struggle it's been. So this King of Cups with the Ten of Swords could be the ending of a difficult chapter regarding love. There could be a real moving forward from vagueness, from uncertainty to ending a chapter completely and moving forward with someone. There could be that you're no longer allowing yourself to get pushed and pulled by other people and you are the King of Cups. And you're no longer allowing yourself to be brought down by the dramas of other people. Now, that is heaven. For me, that is a perfect world. When you're no longer controlled by other people's ups and downs, but you've got your own emotional centre. It's going to be different for different people. I like this combination of cards. It speaks to me of great clarity, great intuition, great personal power, and moving from that sense of vagueness to I know what I want and I'm going to get it. And I love seeing that for you. You then end with the Three of Discs and the Page of Discs. So the Page of Discs can be a young earth sign person, or there could be focus on the material, very practical parts of your life. You could be joining up to learn a new skill. That Page of Pentacle will be learning a new skill, joining a college course, but it's doing something in the community because it's with the Three of Discs. In the Three of Discs, everyone's got a job to do and everyone takes their job and joins with other people. It's also about doing a job that makes your heart sing. So it could be anything like you love cooking, you love doing gardening, and you're spending time focusing on that part of your life and moving away from, sorry, the seagulls are shouting, and moving away from what's been emotionally confusing. Because I think for some Librans, there's been some really confusing time regarding love relationships. I think quite a few of you have allowed yourself to be up and down and tossed around by other people's issues. Now, Libra, we all do it, so I swear that that's absolutely no judgment. We do it before we even know we're doing it. And generally that's what the Ten of Swords means, is that realisation of where has the last year of my life gone, and realising it's gone into someone else's issues. That's what these two cards mean for me. And it can mean moving into a new chapter of your life when you put yourself first and your happiness first. And that's what these two end cards can mean. Putting your energy into what matters to you, what you want to manifest, what you love. And there's a knowing right in the foundation that You're important, you're valued. I think this is a hugely significant week for you. I thought your general reading was hugely significant as well. I think it was the ultimate one out of all the readings for me, Libra. That something really deep and profound was happening. And I wish you all the best. Loads of love, Libra. Bye.